Strap in, power up. These are the hits of 1980X.
Zag Radio.
Let's dance!
Zag Radio. Zag Radio. Anything goes.
Yeah! Come on, let's get nuts.
Okay, let's go.
Now is the time, and Bear is the man.
They think he's a righteous dude.
This is what I hear, but a righteous dude got distracted by doing some layout for a cover and lost track of the time. I apologize. There's nothing I hate more than being late. But here we are. Request lines are open. I got to fix that desktop image too. Ah, darn it. So many things. So many things.
Chasing heroes through the city streets, bright lights, capes and dreams of impossible feats. Their shadows stretched falling in neon skies, but all I ever saw was your blue-gray eyes. We were just kids in a world of mass and might, while giants fought battles in the dead of night. You laughed at my dreams of a hero's call, but you were the reason I wanted it all. We were in the days of wonder, so alive when the world was on fire. We learned to survive. I give up the powers, the fame, the thunder, for a moment again to be in those days of wonder. We were in the days of wonder. We dared to believe that life was a story only we could read. The world was electric, the future so bright. We were bathed in light in those days of wonder. On the edge of a fractured sky, wearing the emblem, chasing the why. Every flash of light takes me back to then, when I dreamed of your smile and the world's chaos ended. Your life in the calm of the dawn, while I'm caught in the storm where the heroes belong. But sometimes I wish I could break this chain, to walk across the street and know you again. We were in the days of wonder, so alive when the world was on fire. We learned to survive. I give up the powers, the fame, the thunder, for a moment again to be in those days of wonder. We were in the days of wonder. We dared to believe that life was a story only we could weave. The world was electric, the future so bright. We were bathed in light in those days of wonder. Now the nights are quiet, the streets feel small, but I still hear laughter echo through it all. In the days of wonder, we were free, but the hero I've become still longs for who we could be. We were in the days of wonder. So alive, when the world was on fire, we learned to survive. Give up the powers, the fame, the thunder, for a moment again to be in those days of wonder. We were in the days of wonder. So alive, when the world was on fire, we learned to survive. I give up the powers, the fame, the thunder, for a moment again to be in those days of wonder. We were in the days of wonder. So alive, when the world was on fire, we learned to survive. I give up the powers, the fame, the thunder, but for a moment again to be in those days of wonder. We in the stars, full of the fight. We dared to believe that life was a story only we could read. The world was electric, the future so bright. We were bathed in light in those days of wonder. We were in the days of wonder.
hearts will soar. With every battle won, we'll fight for more. Stronger than the storm, brighter than the flame. Rising through the ashes, we'll never be the same. Side by side, we'll fight until the end. Heroes together, hearts that will never bend. Will never bend. Will never bend. Never break. Together we're heroes. Together we're strong. Together we're strong. Started out in St. John, salt spray in the air. Head down to Halifax, the harbor lights are there. Charlottetown dances red earth in the rain. Moncton nights call us, we'll be back again. Highways rolling, stories to tell. Every mile sings, we know it well. From coast to coast, let the freedom show. Stone and river, fire and snow. From ocean waves to the northern
It always feels like there should be a bump at the end of that. I don't know. Anyway, Coast to Coast by Cold Harbor starting us off. Before that, we heard Stronger by Carlisle and Days of Wonder by Midnight Dreams. This is Zag Radio, Hits 19X. Anything goes, including me being 4 minutes late to start the show. It's because I was deeply tied up, not only editing a cover for a project that's coming out in January, hopefully, but also working on a song, which was really important to me. By the way, my name's Bear, in case you hadn't heard. I got to go ahead and at some point during this show fix the sign so it doesn't say request lines are open right behind request lines are open, but I'm going to do that another day. I'm not going to do that tonight. I'm going to focus on playing great music for you, which is kind of the goal.
New music now, only on Zag Radio.
Oh, yes, indeed. The Christmas train continues, and if you've ever asked yourself, what is Christmas like in Saint-Louvier? What happens in the lowdown slow when it's Christmas time? Well, Bayou Saints have the answer. This is Christmas Voodoo. Zag Radio.
It's Noel in the bayou.
Spanish moss hang low from the live oak tree. Moonshine smile, say ven avec me. Santa Claus stuck in the cypress bend. Red suit dirty, but he's still my friend. Church bell ring from across the bay. Juke joint pray in a different way. Mama say, boy, you best behave. But Christmas down here don't get saved. I got green tied on my boot heel tight. Little luck for the long dog night. When Noel come drifting slow, you don't rush what the spirits know. It's Christmas voodoo in the air, chair, red candle glow, green flame flare. Shake that love, let it roll on through. Say mercy to what bless you too. Ain't no snow, just smoke and heat. Barefoot dancing on Whiskey Street. Say a prayer, spin around. Christmas voodoo in this town, yeah. Midnight mass got a backbeat strong. Snare drum talk while the choir hums. Angels swear through cotton lace. Saints don't mind if you move your waist. Wrap my heart in twine and tin. Laughed it where the river bends. If love come back, it come back all down here. Christmas answer to God. Got one candle for the living. Got one drink for the dead. If you want that miracle, baby, better dance what you said. It's Christmas voodoo in the air. Share red candle glow, green flame flare. Shake that love, let it roll on through. Say mercy to what bless you too. Ain't no snow, just smoke and heat. Barefoot dancing on Whiskey Street. Say a prayer, spin around. Christmas voodoo in this town, yeah. Who you pray to Christmas night? Whoever still feel right. Who you trust when the light go low? If the saints don't answer you, share you dance what see you through. Children laugh, drum talk back. Firefly spell, don't overthink that. Stocking hang on the barroom wall. Everybody gets something small. Sunrise slow, spell unwind.
Leave that magic in your mind. But tonight the rules feel loose. Bienvenue at Christmas voodoo. It's Christmas voodoo. Feel it crawl through the shack and the dance hall wall. Red candle green, flame glow. Ooh, let it bless you, let it go. Ain't clean, ain't pure. C'est la vie, but it loud and real, and it sets you free. Stomp that ground, shake it loose. Joyous Noel, Christmas voodoo. Yeah, sure. Don't look back now. It walk home with you.
3 off of a very heroic Christmas album. We had Snowfall on Silver Street by Samantha Smythe, probably my favorite track of the entire album. Before that, Winter Bells by Blacklight Jezebel. And we started off with new music by Bayou Saints, Christmas Voodoo. What'd you think of that one? No one said anything while it was playing, so I was like, okay, clearly everyone's overwhelmed by the awesomeness of it. Since nobody said anything. That's what I do. I make things up. Zeg Radio, hits in 1980X. Anything goes. That's right. I said it. Zeg Radio, hits of 1980X.
Oh, wow. Zeg Radio.
Could he sound more bored and unimpressed? I think that is perfectly Gen X. All right, we are taking requests. The request lines are open. It's an Anything Goes night. I'll play the same artist twice. I'll play the same song 5 times if you request it. I'll play all 21 versions of Lipstick Grenade if that's what you want. But it's an Anything Goes kind of night.
In a galaxy where fries footed free, and milkshakes orbit suns of cheese, one man hungers beyond mortal measure. One man hungers beyond mortal measure. His name is Hunger the Starvarian. Through the rings of Baconia he was ready to go. With a spatula, saber, and a sesame shield, he vowed to find the burger that time concealed. Trees trail, shimmer, ketchup, comets fly. He licks his lips beneath the cosmic sky. Oh, hunger, he's the Starvarian king, chasing that burger through the hunger and swing. With a belly that rumbles like a neutron storm, he'll devour the galaxy till the beef gets warm. Legends tell of a bun so dense it bends the light of common sense. Between those layers of quantum cheese lies destiny and maybe heart disease. He fought the fry pirates on the Milky Way's rim. They said no burger for you, but he was quicker than them. He outate the gluttons, drank a soda sea, and burped so loud it cracked reality. Grease trails shimmer, ketchup comets fly. He wipes his chin and lets out a cry. Oh, hunger, he's the Starvarian king. At last he bites that cosmic thing. Now gravity swirls in his satisfying grin. The burger of density is within. And so it was. The hunger was no more. The stars dimmed, and somewhere the friar sighed. For hunger the Starvarian had eaten destiny.
destiny itself.
Burp. Burp.
You're my second star tonight. Storefront glass and passing trains, laughing as we're skipping lanes. Every sound feels June just right, like the city's holding still tonight. Calendar's been losing days, but this moment wants to stay. Every wish I never said feels safer hanging in the air instead. I don't need a sign or a signpost, just your shadow in the glow. You're my second star tonight, not the brightest in the sky, but the one that keeps me steady when I'm losing my direction. If the first one's hope or fate, you're the reason I stay brave. In the quiet, in the glow, you're the one I follow home. Yeah, my second star tonight. If the world goes still at midnight and the noise all falls away, I don't need the whole sky shining, just the light that chose to stay. You're my second star tonight, soft and burning, close and bright. Not a miracle, a sign, just the way you're here beside me. If tomorrow breaks or bends, this moment doesn't have to end. In the quiet, in the glow, you're the one I'll always know. Yeah, my second star tonight. Second star tonight.
Kimber Walker, second star tonight. That one going out to Peter. Before that, we heard Warstar Invictus, the theme for actually Gunstar Invictus. I got to change that file name. That was going out for Ross Immerman, who I believe is Londo or something like that on the Discord. I always get these names confused. Everybody uses such strange names. And we started it off with Hungar the Starvarian and the Burger of Density that I just played because I wanted to show you anything goes. Zeg Radio hits in 1980X. I'm Bear. It's Friday. I'm officially on vacation for 2 weeks. I got an amazing cover done for the Final Age campaign setting book coming out in January for 5th edition, but you could use it with Valorous. You could use it with BRP. You could use it with any game, really. You just got to ignore the D&D stuff in it, and there's not a lot of it other than some alternate rules to make things little darker in your 5e game, and a whole bunch of character sheets that are going to be at the back of all the important NPCs that you meet in the game. Thinking about adding a bestiary of some really specific Final Age monsters, so there might be some expansion to it. Look for it about the end of January. Should be everything done. I'm working hard on it over the next 2 weeks to get it all ready and good to go. Also keep in mind we're going to be having the Valorous 5e hack Kickstarter probably coming in February. I think I got to talk to Jason. He said something about there's this mini zine or fanzine or zine or in between or whatever the hell it is coming up at that point in time. So definitely something to look forward to. It's going to have a low goal. Hopefully we'll fund high, and then that money will go into making Heroic and getting Heroic across the finish line. Fingers crossed. We have another request. This one for Jerry. Jerry Can. Are you a Jerry Can or a Jerry Can't? That's the question everybody wants to know. Is or is you not? Reminds me of that line in Star Trek. That's what I'm talking about, Star Trek. Is he human or is he Vulcanspoke? Sorry, I need a moment. I'm also killing time because the glitch showed up and is being a bitch. Here's Glory for Jerry, Zeg Radio.
One more time. City lights on the edge of morning. Every soul with a vow worth forming. Face not loud, it moves in grace. In quiet hearts, it finds its place. Every road that the lost have taken leads us home when the light awakens. We fall, we learn, we understand. Hope is written in our hands. Glory! When the night feels endless, stand in love, be strong and fearless. Every breath, every spark we give shows the world how the faithful live. Glory! Let the dawn remind us grace and fire still live inside us. Lift your eyes, the day's begun. We rise, we shine, we run. Glory! We are the echoes through the ages, names unspoken, hearts courageous. Every doubt can turn to flame, every cross can bear a name. Every storm leaves a sky worth clearing. Every song starts with someone hearing. Hands may tremble, faith may fade, but love remains the vow we made. Take the weight, lift one another. We're all children of the same wonder. Every soul beneath the sun can find their way to glory, one by one. Glory for the lost and the living, grace and pain, the art of giving. Raise your voice till the night is done. We rise, we burn, we run. Glory when the heart is bleeding. Faith and fire are all we need. And shine on bright till the dawn's begun. Our light, our love, our run. Glory. The morning finds us one.
Hey, Glory, going out to Jerry. I didn't program any other music because, one, there were no other requests, and two, I got distracted by a cat named Beans. Zeg Radio, hits of 1980X. Anything goes, including me being distracted by a cat named Beans. No, right, Beans. Beans just purring up a storm right now. He's so happy. Because when I'm working on a project, like I'm making images or I'm writing, I'm very, very focused, and I don't pay enough attention to him, which seems to upset him greatly. So it's kind of when I get these moments to just sort of let him be snuggly and pet him and make him happy. He gets very, very happy about the whole thing. Yes, he does. But right now he realizes by the tone of my voice, he's going to be leaving my arms soon because I need both my hands. Yes, I do. Goodbye, Beans. Go enjoy a treat. There's a whole bunch of them on the floor for you. All right. Well, we don't have any other requests on deck right now, so let's keep the Christmas music going. Glitter Christmas Eve.
Flicker red and green. Kate is mixing harmonies like a soft electric dream. Tennis taps a rhythm on a box beneath the tree. Every night together feels like everything. I'm fixing all the ribbons by the mistletoe. Tennis starts a beat that's warm and soft and low. Kate's cocoa spilling as we spin around, and Tiff's baseline laughter is my favorite sound. Lights are shining brighter when we're all here side by side. There's nowhere we would rather be, holding love like lanterns in the winter breeze. We're dancing sweet and wild, every heart a little child, waiting for Santa and the magic we believe. It's a glitter Christmas Eve.
Yeah, it's me. Red lights flashing off my leather coat. Snow on the sidewalk, glitter in my throat. Santa's late, but I showed up early. Got that midnight smile and my reputation's dirty. Stockings hung, but they don't impress. I'm more excited about what's under that dress. I hear you laughing, I hear you breathe. Baby, Christmas just took a backseat. You keep looking at the tree, but your eyes keep finding me. You don't need ribbons, you don't need trees. Just peel back the wrapping, baby, it's me. No shiny box, no guarantee. I'm the only thing you're gonna need. Light me up, don't wait and see. Tonight's gift comes with bad receipts. You don't need ribbons, you don't need trees.
Snowflakes melting in your hair, candy cane lipstick everywhere. You've been good, I've been worse, but you keep coming back, verse after verse.
Mistletoe's hanging kinda low. Every rule bends when the lights glow. You say, Tommy, you're impossible.
Nah, babe, I'm a collectible. You can shake those bells all night, but I'm the one who feels just right.
You don't need ribbons, you don't need trees. Peel back the wrapping, baby, it's me. No shiny box, no guarantee. I'm the only thing you're gonna need. Light me up, don't wait and see. Tonight's gift comes with bad receipts. You don't need ribbons, you don't need trees. Unwrap me, baby, it's me.
It's cold and lonely. If Santa checks his list, just laughs and sighs. Tommy's being naughty. Surprise, surprise. Say it slow. Come on, baby. Unwrap me. Yeah! You don't need ribbons, you don't need trees. Just peel back the wrapping, baby. It's me. No silent night, no modesty. This Christmas shines in high-heeled greed. Plug me in come Christmas Eve. I'm bad news wrapped in red and green. You don't need ribbons, you don't need trees. Unwrap me, baby. It's me. Merry Christmas, sweetheart. You're welcome.
It's Noel in the bayou. Spanish moss hang low from the live oak tree. Moonshine smile, say Vinovic me. Santa Claus stuck in the cypress bend. Red suit dirty, but he's still my friend. Church bell ring from across the bay. Juke joint pray in a different way. Her mama say, boy, you best behave. But Christmas down here don't get saved. I got gree tied on my boot heel tight. Little luck for the long dog night. When Noel come drifting slow, you don't rush what the spirits know. It's Christmas voodoo in the air. Chair, red candle glow, green flame flare. Shake that log, let it roll on through. Say mercy to what bless you too. Ain't no snow, just smoke and heat. Barefoot dancing on Whiskey Street. Say a prayer, spin around. Christmas voodoo in this town, yeah. Midnight mass got a backbeat strong. Snare drum talk while the choir hums. Angels swear through cotton lace. Saints don't mind if you move your waist. Wrap my heart in twine and tin. Left it where the river bends. If love come back, it come back all down here. Christmas answer to God. Got one candle for the living. Got one drink for the dead. If you want that miracle, baby, better dance what you said. It's Christmas voodoo in the air. Share red candle. talk back. Firefly spell, don't overthink that. Stocking hang on the barroom wall. Everybody gets something small. Sunrise slow, spell unwind. Leave that magic in your mind. But tonight the rules feel loose. Bienvenue at Christmas voodoo. It's Christmas voodoo. Feel it crawl through the shack and the dance hall wall. Red candle clear, flame glow. Ooh, let it bless you, let it go. Ain't clean, ain't pure. C'est la vie, but it loud and real, and it sets you free. Stomp that ground, shake it loose. Joyous Noel, Christmas voodoo. Yeah, sure. Don't look back now. Home with you.
Christmas Voodoo by Bayou Saints. Already played it once, playing it again a second time. Why? Because some of you might not have been here when I played it right at the beginning of the show, which was an hour ago now. So that's, give you an idea of how long it's been since I played it. Before that, we heard Unwrap Me Baby, Tommy Ray. He clearly thinks he's the greatest gift of them all. We started off with Glitter Christmas Eve by Shimmer from Marco, because I know he loves it, and I know he's listening. So I wanted him to feel good. Zeg Radio hits of 1980X. Anything goes. Which means I'll play whatever the hell you want me to play. Request lines are open. But I'm not getting any requests. It's so weird that I'm not getting any requests. So now I'm going to make you listen to some ska, because I know you all love that. Here's Super Skankin' by Big Van Boom.
You can hear boots on wet pavement, the echo of alleyways, the joy of rebellion in every horn blast. It's dirty lies, so I'm defiant. Scar for the street lights, not the spotlight. Night creeping in, but the beat don't hide. Gonna chase those villains down, skanking side by side. Hey, hey, hey. Checkerboard soul and a rhythm patrol. We keep the peace while we keep control. Oi, oi, oi. Keep it tight. Skank all day and fight all night. Oi, oi, oi. Boots to the beat, no time to rest. Two-tone heroes looking our best. Super skanking, justice in the streets. Dancing with the law to the offbeat beats. Brass lines blast and the sirens sing. We clean up the town with a sky swing. Super skanking, super skanking. So you don't need a badge when you got the brass. We'll skank those crooks right off their class. From alley to avenue, we keep it alive. Justice and rhythm, hand in hand tonight.
rules are broken and we don't need their laws. This is a revolution. Hear the breaking chains from the alleys to the rooftops. We're taking the reins. We are the street heroes, rising up tonight, marching through the city, ready for the fight. We don't need their orders, we don't need their lies. We are the street heroes, and we'll never die. Skanking through the chaos, the horns start to wail. Boots and braces stomping, we'll never fail. Unity in anger, our voices collide. We're the heartbeat of the streets, and we're taking back our pride. The city is ours now, painted red and black. With every step we take, there's no turning back. The system's cracking open, they can't stop the sound of the street heroes rising, shaking underground. We are the street heroes, rising up tonight, marching through the city, ready for the fight. We don't need their orders, we don't need their lies. We are the street heroes, and we'll never die. Raise your fist for the misfits, the punks and the skanks, for the dreamers in the shadows who dare to break ranks. This is our anthem, the battle cry we sing. We're the street heroes, and we're ready to swing. We are the street heroes, the voice of the stray, breaking through the silence. We're here to stay. From the gutters to the skyline, our banner flies high. We're the street heroes, and we'll never die. We'll never
Snowflakes drifting gentle as the lanterns start to glow. Vendors shout their greetings through the sparkle of the snow. Children chase the music while their parents laugh along. And somewhere near the firelight, a fiddle starts a song. Take my hand, don't hesitate. Hear that rhythm syncopate. Spin me around the Christmas market walls where the lights shine warm and the winter halts. Every heartbeat sways with the jingle and the cheer in this holiday dance. I'm glad you're here. Oh, spin me around the Christmas market walls. Gingerbread and cider fill the air with something sweet. Couples wrapped in scarves begin to waltz beneath the wreath. The band kicks up a rhythm, upright bass taps out the beat. And every smile we pass feels like a little Christmas treat. Take my hand, don't hesitate. Hear that rhythm syncopate. Spin me around the Christmas market walls where the lights shine warm and the winter halts. Every heartbeat sways with the jingle and the cheer in this holiday dance. I'm glad you're here. Oh, spin me around the Christmas market walls. Lantern shadows swirling across the cobblestone as the band plays on like the nights our own. Laugh with me under the shining stars. This waltz was waiting where our hearts are. clock sings midnight's chime, but nobody is leaving, not just yet, not this time. You pull me even closer, twirling slow, then picking speed, and in your arms I feel the season, giving all we need. Take my hand, don't hesitate. Hear that rhythm syncopate. Spin around the Christmas market waltz where the lights shine warm and the winter halts. Every heartbeat sways with the jingle and a cheer in this holiday dance. I'm glad you're here. Oh, spin me around the Christmas market waltz. Spin around the Christmas market waltz. Neon nights and peppermint salted thoughts. Let the whole world sway as the holiday appears in this lantern-lit dance. I'm glad you're here. Oh, spin me around the Christmas market waltz.
And then I forgot to press the button. Christmas Market Waltz, Del Phantoms. Before that, Street Heroes by Two Tone Saints. We started off with Super Skankin' by Big Van Boom. Zeg Radio hits 19AX. Anything goes. Clearly I'm in a good mood because I've been very creative today and I started my vacation. And that's all amazing stuff that makes me so happy. You can't even begin to guess how bloody happy it makes me. Got some requests on deck. 2 coming up. I'm going to do what I always do when I get the request for that one song, which is play like 5. Because I feel the story really deserves that much attention. So Marco wanted to hear Bitch's Blade, which is a good song. It's a very good song, but I'm going to double it up with all those other songs that come from there. And then that way we're going to get the whole valorous story bit going on. So hopefully you're ready for that, because we're going to be hitting it up pretty tight at this point in time, I think. Just give me a second. I got to get everything in order over here, because for some reason things don't want to be proper. I don't know why they don't want to be proper, but they don't want to be proper. So we're going to play Bitch's Blade for Marco, and then we're going to hit a whole bunch more, including Bitch of the Battlefield, Bastard Sword, all that fun stuff, the Ballad of the Free Companies. So you're going to hear all those wonderful stories. I'm just waiting for the bloody, stupid, dumb, ignorant machine to catch up and the glitch to shut up and go away, as we all want the glitch to do as soon as humanly possible.
The throne went dark, the bells went dumb, and lords rode safe away. We counted bread, we counted steel, we learned what oaths would pay. The roads ran red, the fields burned black, the nights were cold and long. Then through the smoke a captain came and taught our fear a song. So drink to the bitch's blade tonight, cold iron, true and plain. She cut the pride from noble throats and left them shame to claim. No silks, no saints, no gilded lies, just order sharp as steel. If you lived, you lived by her hard truth. Truth was what she'd deal. She broke no lie, she sold no hope, she spat on glorious dead. A hero's just a fool, she'd say, who should have turned and fled. She'd pull you back from greedy charge, she'd break a captain's name, and better bruised than buried deep beneath a banner's flame. So drink to the bitch's blade tonight, cold iron, true and plain. She cut the pride from noble throats and left them shame to claim. No silks, no saints, no gilded lies, just order sharp as steel. If you lived, you lived by her hard truth. Truth was what she'd deal. Had ravens past the right flank, went no horn, no warning cry. The Lord bent knee and rode for home, while better So drink to the bitch's blade tonight and mourn what kings erased. For every grave that has no name is freedom's bitter taste. No crown could own, no lord could break the ones who would not kneel. And if you hear her name, say it like prayer. Truth was what she deal.
Never called his name aloud. Steel became his father, blood became his kin, and the road was paved in shadows where the bastard walked within. Raise your glass and whisper low of the man the kingdom can't let go. Christ or Savior, traitor Lord, all kneel before the bastard.
die. They swore their blood to die in names carved deep in oath and bone. The lords rode out with spotless flags and left the rest alone. No land would take their shattered shields, no hall would hear their plea. They drank the smoke of burning fields and swore to stand or bleed. Sing for the free knives, learned early how to bleed and fight. Swore her oath to the sun throne shield, stood proud where the weak wouldn't kneel, till a traitor drew his blade of lies and carved his name across her life. Fire in the rafters, smoke in her lungs, blood on the floor where a child once clung. Left in the ash, just a scar to keep, but a bitch survives what would make kings weep. She rose from the ruin with a blade in hand, joined the free companies, took command. No banner, no master, no lord to serve, just a promise and a reservoir of her. She's a bitch of the battlefield, stealing her bones, fire she won't yield. Break her body, she comes back twice, cold blue eyes like killing ice. You want mercy, look elsewhere. She's the stone that doesn't care, on the field where the brave souls die. The bitch of the battlefield is the reason why. Ghost march beside her, silent pale, a king, a child, a shattered tale. Pain is a weapon, sharp and thin, and she's learned how to cut with everything. No gods, no thrones, no righteous creed, just a woman in the war that keeps her breathing. She's a bitch of the battlefield, stealing her bones, fire she won't yield. Break her body, she comes back twice, cold blue eyes like killing ice. You want mercy, look elsewhere. She's the storm that doesn't care, on the field where the brave souls die. The bitch of the battlefield is the reason Ten long years on the southern line, cutthroat roads and drawn-out fights. A legend whispered by firelight, the one who walks away from dying. Heading north, now name heavy as steel, past every grave. No one else will feel she doesn't hunt glory, doesn't need praise, just an ending on her own damn blade. Hey, she's the bitch of the battlefield, stealing her bones, fire she won't yield. Scars like scripture, heart like stone. She stands burning, stands alone. You want mercy, look elsewhere. She's the storm that doesn't care. Raise your shield or kiss the dirt. The bitch of the battlefield will teach you her. I survive. You don't.
Bitch of the Battlefield, the star of Valen. Before that, Ballad of the Free Companies by Red Fox. And then before that, The Ballad of the Bastard Sword by Templar. And we started off with a request for the Bitch's Blade, Bobcat Brooks, going out to Marco. Zeg Radio, hits 1980X, anything goes. I'm drinking French vanilla. I mean, that's how far anything goes tonight, man. It's crazy. I'm actually drinking French vanilla. It's crazy.
Zeg Radio, request lines are open.
They are indeed, and I have a request from Jerry. He wants to hear Shadows on the Radio. Who am I to say no? This is Zugzwang. Zeg Radio, hits of 1980X.
You sit still by a window's glow. The air is soft, the night runs slow. Static hums through the room's blue haze. He's chasing ghosts from brighter days. The dial turns, he is there night. Neon hums where the angels hide. She wears her hope like her other side. Through the crackle of AM gold, she finds the strength the stories told. Each refrain a distant hand pulling her back where she can stand. Shadows on the radio, heroes they may never know. Silver songs in stereo, like the dark where dreamers go. Every word a way to grow, every note a small halo to young hearts that start to glow from shadows on the radio. Fading stars and unseen hands teach them how the broken stands. Every loss and every prayer becomes a song that finds them there. Years roll by like a turning tune. He now plays songs beneath the moon. She still hums when the world turns cold. Their voices young, their spirits old. Now someone new will hear them play through static hearts a brighter way. And maybe they'll be brave enough to find their strength in all that love. Shadows on the radio, telling them what hearts can show. Faith and sound, not what they know. Every chord a place to go. Trees are seeds the night will sow, and courage blooms in undertow. From shadows on the radio. If you can hear me, don't reply. Just remember how we tried. Somewhere beyond this broken sky, the light we lost still tries to rise. I'll stay here calling one more time until the signal dies. This is my last transmission, drifting out of phase. No promise, no permission, just a trace of your name. This is my last transmission, drifting out of phase. No promise, no permission, just a trace of your name. We were more than what remained. We were more than what remained.
Last transmission by the Halo Division. Before that, This Is the End by Crystal Skylight. We started off with Shadows on the Radio by Zugzwang, and that one was going out to Jerry. Hey, Jerry, still there? Is anybody still there? I see only 4 viewers. Nobody talking in the chat. It's a quiet night. I'm playing my heart out here for you guys. I'm playing all the songs I can, hoping you're enjoying them, hoping that you're having fun, because, I mean, let's be honest. Who else gives you this much stuff?
Like, gag me with a synth. These hits are too good.
I mean, come on, right? I mean, come on, right? Breaking my heart. Well, we've got about 20 minutes left in the show, and nobody's talking, so actually 15 minutes. But that's okay, because we're going to listen to the entire Harrow House album to take us on our way. Why are we listening to the entire Harrow House? Oh my God, the entire Harrow House album? Well, nobody's talking, so might as well do this instead, right? Sounds good. I will not come back for another break after this. This is my last transmission. Zeg Radio, hits of 1980X. Anything goes tonight. But as always, I'd like to remind you, music is the glue that holds the world together. And that's a serious statement. That's not just BS. That's my philosophy. That's my worldview. Also, as I always like to say, I will catch you on the B side of a bad A single. Let's kick it off with the title track from the album, The Hollow Season. Here's Harrow House, The Hollow Season.
The maples bleed along forsaken hedgerows. Shuttered panes conceal their spectral flame. The wind drifts cloaked in vestments of mourning. It bears the syllables the grave would keep. A phantom rider lingers at the orchard's edge. No hoof resounds, yet the shadows yield. An attic lamp flares once, then falters, and silence thickens like an unturned page. The earth conceals but never loses. graveyard stones incline like weary elders. A solitary crow wheels above the spire. The rafters hum with whispers half remembered. No tongue will speak of who has gone before. The earth conceals but never loosens. The sky recalls what men forget. In the hollow season, the hearts burn low. In the hollow season, the lanterns glow. In the hollow season, the night takes hold. In the hollow season, the tale grows cold. In the hollow season, we all grow cold. Down on Ashwood Street, there's a house with no number. Shutters nailed shut, and the paint turned to bone. Children all whisper when the dust comes crawling. Don't you walk near Mr. Gallows' home. They say he was a preacher, or a hangman, or a doctor, or a sailor who returned with no soul in his chest. Some say he keeps candles burning in the cellar. Some say he buries blackbirds in their nests. The stories change, but the shadows don't. The windows weep where the lamplight won't. The case of Mr. Gallo, the street won't say his name. The case of Mr. Gallo, the children play the game. Run past the gate and touch the stone. If he sees you there, you won't come home. He saw him in the graveyard at midnight, digging with his hands in the frozen dirt. One girl swore she heard him whisper in her window, words like ashes, words that still hurt. The stories change, but the shadows don't. Windows weep where the lamplight won't. The case of Mr. Gallo, the street won't say his name. The case of Mr. Gallo, the children play the game. Run past the gate and touch the stone. If he sees you there, you won't come home. Is he dead? Is he dreaming? Is he ever awake? Is he flesh? Is he shadow? Or the shape that fear makes? The dogs won't howl. yellow, the night won't speak his name. The case of Mr. Gallo, but the whispers sound the same. Run past the gate and touch the stone. If he calls for you, you won't come home. The meadow bends beneath a sky too heavy for its stars. An ember moves in silence where no lantern should be lit. The crickets hush as though the air remembers older laws, and every breath is borrowed from a world that isn't here. The fence is broken twice, though no one walks this land. A stone is marked with names no church has ever spoken. The grass folds back like water when the glow drifts near your hand, and whispers curl like ivy from the cracks in every wall. The wind refuses stillness, it circles like a hound. The hill conceals its heartbeat until you step too close. The lantern burns with neither flame nor fuel. It waits for those who wander past the boundary. A hand unseen will raise it when you falter, and guide you where no traveler returns. The path is swallowed whole beneath a drift of scattered leaves. A crow takes wing in silence, though no shadow follows after. The earth has drunk too deeply from a well that never ends, and what you see as light is only absence dressed in gold. Once a boy was lost here, and they swore he still was running. Once a widow knelt here, and they said she never rose. Once a prayer was spoken, and the night refused to answer. Now the lantern marks the tally of the years it has devoured. The lantern burns The meadow bends beneath the weight of voices never seen. A lantern flickers once, then dies as if the air has teeth. Stone walls crumble inward, holding secrets they can't tell. The wind unrolls a paper sky and signs it with a curse. Children vanish laughing down the slope beyond the pines. A clock without a tower strikes a note no ear should find. Ashes gather softly on the bark of hollow trees. The soil drinks its memories, but never slakes the thirst. The silence has a shape that awaits with open hands. It pulls you toward the shadow and leaves no room for choice. A path that ends before it starts. A prayer there that turns to glass. A mirror cracked with borrowed eyes. A voice that hums your name. The common sways though nothing moves. The night too full to pass. And every word you thought was yours is spoken back in flame. Some swear the ground is hollowed out by something in the dark. Some claim the whispers answer when you dare to ask them twice. Some mark the grass with salt and vow the field will hold its tongue. But all return with faces pale, and none will walk alone. At dawn, the fog is folded thin across the brittle heather. The sun is just a wounded eye that barely clears the ridge. The names are gone, but echoes hang, the echo never dies. And every step on ash-filled ground is taken out of time. A path that ends before it starts. A prayer that turns to glass. A mirror cracked with borrowed eyes. A voice that hums your name. The common sways though nothing moves. The night too full to pass. shutters creak though no wind stirs the timber. Her lamp is lit though no one lights the flame. The glass reflects a gaze too old for daylight, and children whisper warnings as they pass. She leans against the pane with patient silence. Her breath will fog though winter never stays. The moon will bow as if to mark her vigil, and every hour bends beneath her stare. A tremor moves beneath the marrow's keeping. Your pulse recalls a touch that's not your own. In the attic window, her shadow bends the rafter. She watches every footstep till you falter. Her silence is a hunger left unspoken, and nothing born of her will walk in light. A story told of men who left in mourning and never crossed the threshold home again. Their names remain like scratches on the doorframe. Their laughter hangs in corners without breath. The bed is dressed but never warms with sleeping. The sheets are drawn but never shift with dreams. The hour strikes but no clock hand is moving. Her vigil lasts beyond the count of time. In the attic window, her shadow bends the rafter. She waits until your footsteps start to falter. Her silence is a hunger left unbroken, and nothing born of her will walk in light. A bell strikes once, the ripples carry outward. A second toll is swallowed in the reeds. The steeple sleeps where no hand dares to reach it. The glass collapsed, the pews became a grave. The saints were pulled into a blackened silence. The water keeps their echoes under stone. Still they ring bells beneath still water. Still they sing though no choir breathes. The priest lifts high a chalice made of iron. The host dissolves like ash upon the tongue. The sermon bends
it's ending. The water hums the liturgy by heart. Hear them toll, not for the living. Hear them toll, a mass for none. The ground remembers when the river opened, the rope unpulled, yet all the bells obey. The hymn repeats a vow that can't be broken, and every note drags deeper into night. Still they ring, bells beneath still water. Still they sing, but never cease. The rafters lean at angles, no constellations answer. Plaster ticks with breathing, no wind would call a breath. A shadow slides across the floor where footsteps never wander. The corners warp and deepen, and something waits between. The candle gutters sideways, yet the wick resists the dark. Scratch it, scrawl your given name along the joist in silence. The lattice bends as if a map were folding under skin. Each night the room retreats to make more room for absence. The air collects a murmur pressed against your sternum. The house forgets to sleep and learns your breathing pattern. Equations bloom in chalk across the ceiling beams at dawn. Windows hold their vigil, though the glass is veiled in frost. The wallpaper peels back to show a door that has no hinge, and voices hum in meters that no waking mouth has learned. Morning finds the candle drown the wax, a crooked alphabet. Walls have etched a grammar no waking tongue can parse. Your breath inscribes a scripture only shadows seem to read. The house has learned your measure and will keep it in its frame. The floorboards count your footsteps, though you never leave the bed. The walls lean close to listen, repeating every breath you make. A staircase curls like ivy where no builder set foundation. A heartbeat in the floorboards taps a rhythm out of time. The ceiling bows to meet you as the floor dissolves beneath. And every dream the witch house keeps is written in your spine.
The dream folds in upon itself. The rafters tilt to silence. Your name is stitched in cobwebs where no sunlight ever reaches. The floor dissolves to ashes, though no fire ever started. And nothing leaves the witch house, not even what was never yours.
The door frame leans, though no wind moves the timber. The floorboards ache as if beneath a weight. The hinge exhales a sigh no hand has opened, and something stirs where silence holds its breath. It does not knock, it only waits for passage. It does not move, but still the outline bends. Its gaze is pressed into the painted plaster, and every step you take becomes its own. The air recoils as if it holds a warning. Your name repeats though no mouth makes the sound. A shadow at the threshold, waiting patient. Between the worlds it lingers without end. The house forgets which side belongs to safety, and nothing crosses over quite the same. The lamp grows weak, though oil still feeds the wick light. The latch undone, yet no hand draws it back. The walls grow cold as if the night has entered, and every heart within begins to slow. You cannot bar the frame against its passing. You cannot pray the shape away with light. It does not seek, it only waits in silence, and in that waiting claims what dares to move. A shadow at the threshold, waiting patient. Between the worlds it lingers without end. The house forgets which side belongs to safety, and nothing crosses over quite the same. The back road bends where maps forget to follow. No milestone stands, no light to mark the way. A lantern sways, though no hand dares to lift it, and hoofbeats drum the soil like a funeral prayer. He waits where fields collapse into the thickets, a shadow cut against a moonless sky. His hood is black, his visage void of feature, but still he turns to meet you when you call. The air tastes thick like pennies pressed to tongue. Your name unravels softly, though you never speak. The rider without a face will carry you onward through branches that whisper of debts left unpaid. He takes you past orchards where fruit rots in silence and leaves you in places no daylight recalls. A coin was dropped, but still the cost keeps climbing. No purse of gold can settle what he asks. The toll is flesh or memory or silence, or something deeper buried in your breath. They say he rides to Asura when the fog swells. They say his path cuts only through the lost. They say his steed leaves no prints in the gravel, and every ride is ended in a grave. The road grows long but never yields a village. The trees grow close but never bear the dawn. And should you reach the orchard where the bones sleep, you'll find no mark to tell you where you've gone. The rider without a face will carry you onward through branches that whisper debts left unpaid. He takes you past orchards where fruit rots in silence and leaves you in places no daylight A cloud that bends against the night. No rider speaks, no tether keeps you bound.